Hello, my name is Chicken, and today I will. Oh yeah, okay, the mic is on. Sorry, I'll be presenting Dark Souls. I'm going to cover just a bit of it. Um, so what you see here is it's a game that's plainly made for the console because you can see the black bars at the top and the bottom. Um, a lot of people have criticized the game for being a very bad PC port, but personally I don't have a problem with it because From Software, the developer who made this game, they don't have much experience in making PC ports. So where do I start? Well, Dark Souls is a spiritual successor to Demon Souls, and Demon Souls, like Dark Souls, is a dark fantasy. Um, dark fantasy in terms of they have magic, we have monsters, we have even spirits, and dark in the terms that it's depressing, it's hopeless, but you still have people trying to fight those who are on top of them. Japanese games like Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy series, and Dark Souls and Demon Souls, one of the popular main themes is weak human beings fighting against the gods who are much more powerful than them. Probably for those who have never heard of Final Fantasy and Dark Souls and Demon Souls, one that might draw some parallels to this is God of War, where this guy fights gods who are much more powerful than him. So you can see here I'm in a thief outfit. My left hand is a shield. I can block like this. My right hand is a bow, a giant bow. Now I am in my 7th playthrough of this game, so my stuff are quite high level. Okay, I'll just go to the menu. So from here I can browse the news items, I can change my equipment, I can view my status, or I can configure options or even quit the game. Now, options, there's not much wise actually. That's about as much as we get. Resolution is up to 1280 by 1024 with 32 bits. Honestly, I have no idea what the 32-bit is all about. And we can go all the way down to 800 by 600. And change it back to original. Frequency, I prefer to keep it at 60 Hz. Full screen, yes, definitely. Anti-aliasing, I find no point in it because I'm not really a person who goes for beautiful edges without any jaggedy stuff. I'm quite happy with things as they are now. Motion blur is something that I hardly use because I find no point in it. If I want to have motion blur when I move my mouse or my camera, I will just shake my head and that's my motion blur. Okay, that's okay. Now I will go on to changing equipment. So my bow is in my right hand, of course, so this area here is the weapons in my right hand, so I am not going to use my bow. I will use my Black Knight halberd. It's quite a decent weapon, not too bad. My left hand holds a Black Knight shield, +5 as you can see, and a Torulon talisman. Talismans are useful little guys because they allow you to heal your health when you need to use them. Otherwise you will have to use this Estus Flask. Estus Flask, I've already pumped it up to the highest 20, so after 20 users then that's it. You can no longer use it anymore. I'm not going to cover all these things now. What I really want to cover is the combats. But first let me equip this ring. If we get lucky today with this ring that I've just equipped, I'll be able to invade somebody. What it means exactly you'll see in a moment. Hopefully get to invade somebody. So this is right now I'm in the catacombs. It's you can see that it's a place where they bury people, so there's lots of skeletons all over the place. The bonfire here is kind of like my home base. If I die, then I will respawn here. But dying is not so nice because I would lose all my lovely souls in the bottom right hand corner, and I will lose any humanity that I'm carrying with me. Humanity will have to be another completely different video because it's quite intrinsic. I'm going to show a bit of the combat. So as you can see, there is a skeleton that woke up here, but he cannot detect me yet because if you can look at my feet, okay, try and get a view. Okay, if you look at my feet, you can see that there are spheres around them. So I'm wearing a ring that allows me to walk silently. So I can sneak up to him and do a backstab. And there we go. He's dead. I'll get some results, and he'll, yeah. Well. So the nice thing about backstabs is you can deal quite high damage, and each weapon has a very different damage multiplier when it comes to backstabs. Let's see. If you look at the left hand side under attack 80k, there's a critical. So critical is 100. That one goes into riposte and backstabs. There's another skeleton here. Let's try and get a riposte up. So a parry is done like this. So he's to knock his weapon away. And okay, the problem with skeletons is that they're fast. So oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Okay, let me try again. I missed again. Yeah, I haven't been. Oh, alright, that's a parry. That's a parry right there. You can hear the sound. And it's a very good indicator of when you're parry, because sometimes you are too caught up with the combat that you forget how it looks like. It sounds silly when I say this now, but when you play the game itself, the sound really helps a lot when you hear it after successful parry. So I'm gonna have. Oh, he's getting me to parry now. So if I attack him, I'm in trouble. Let me try and. Oh, I missed the parry. Parry and riposte. So parry and riposte is a very nifty, very useful little method of getting rid of enemies. And the nice thing is you have invulnerability frame for a few seconds there. So if you're fighting more than 2, more than 3, and you riposte one opponent, he wouldn't be able to hit you at all. I'm going to show you a bit of the pyromancy. Pyromancy is a bit cheapskate because you can just burn the guy. There are some. Okay, as far as I know, there is only one enemy who is completely immune to pyromancy, and that is Quilak. Unfortunately, I've already defeated Quilak, so I will have to play through the whole game again and restart a new game to show you what I mean by completely immune. Now, the interesting thing about pyromancy. Pyromancy is not tied to any parameter bonuses. Now, when I say not tied to parameter bonuses, I am not talking in terms of damage output when I use it, like with a flame ball or with combustion. So you can see from the parameter. Okay, let me explain properly. Parameter bonus, you can see that there is an A next to a stick. That stick is intelligence. So by all means, when I increase my intelligence, I am supposed to have a higher attack power. The problem with this is that it's not clear that when you increase your intelligence, the attack affected is not this. It is in fact this. When I punch. So that is the attack that's affected. Otherwise, when I do this, the damage output is affected purely by how upgraded my pyromancy flame is. So as you can see, it's a +5 here, and it's the highest level I can go. So I'll just give you an example. Here's another skeleton to bully. Okay, and boom. So this is the most damage output I can get with a great combustion. Fire ops is pretty self-explanatory. It's a fire op that I throw. Well, you don't say. Sorry. The thing about fire op is you can lob it at a certain angle to hit them underneath. Oh, nice dodge. To hit it underneath, below their shield that they're holding, or simply to throw it up and over them. And well, I guess that's as much as I want to go for this particular video. I will see what else I can highlight in the future. This has been Chicken. Thanks for listening.